Bigbossjock. Day 93 of the protest. Episode 60 of the radio show. My 750 kilohertz. AM. The one only God right here inside. Allah, Father in heaven. He's who helps me do the rhyme. And I do say thank you to our one only God, Father in heaven. Allah. Radio Rebelde Continuando con el protesta Día 93 Episodio 60 del radio show. Estamos paseando en el Chevrolet Impala 4-door. It's the Bel Air. Got a 289. That sounds good. That's right. Oh my God, nuestro Señor aquí al entro a mí es que me ayuda a hacer la rima y yo digo gracias por su ayuda. Continuando, 93 días es bastante. Me ponga en mal humor pensando en que hay agarrado en mi mano un letrero que está escrito lea el F.B.I. me sodomizaron adentro esa oficina del campo. El director del F.B.I. anterior, o cual ahora no es, James Comey, participó el director en torturarme, abusarme sexualmente adentro de esa oficina. Junio de 14, el año 14, mes de junio. Today I saw there was a shooting. Things that don't add up. Been watching, I always watch when there's any event what the different mainstream outlets are saying. I have subscriptions to ABC, NBC, CBS, said your names, and their various affiliates. I mean, they all have their specialty programming umbrellaed under them. And those three, I noticed hours after the shooting, today there was a shooting. A congressional baseball game is played every year, I imagine. I don't know if it's tradition, how long it's gone on. But what happened today, there were some shots. And the senator was struck, and I believe in his leg. We're talking hours later now, over 6 hours, when I left the house to come over here. Protest in front of the F.B.I. field office, Redding, California. I noticed over 6 hours later, it might have been 7. We don't know. They don't tell us the caliber. Was it a sidearm? Was it a rifle? Did he have a scope? Did he have an assault rifle? What was it? How many? We know 5 people got hit, struck by the bullet. How many bullets? How many wounds received each victim? How many rounds were fired off? The other detail we're not getting, where were they struck? I noticed that the senator was struck in the lower extremity, I believe around his hip or his knee. He was laying in a gurney. I'll say right now, if I find out that all of them were struck in the lower extremity, automatically red flag coming up, that it's a false flag. The other that gives me reason to believe there's something odd is the lack of transparency, the need to conceal information. That's basic. It doesn't put anyone at risk. How many bullet wounds did each victim receive, and in what parts of their body? Where? What location? Specifically, I mean, were they all shot in the knee? Shot in the legs? That tells me gun grabbing. Another MK Ultra gunner, a senator that will forever have their box because at one time they were shot and a bunch of legislation passed in their name. They get a whole bunch of fame for ow ow today. Well, it hurts getting shot. I'm just saying, watch how far they ride that wave. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's all for them, and they just ride. Oh, they're all the way up on the beach. Before it's all through. And they get the nice suite at the condominiums. Because at one time, they got shot during a planned event, a planned happening. Already it seems odd to me. It's off the reporting. We know that he's being termed a leftist, a Yankee leftist, Yankee Imperial Blue. As someone who's known as an intellectual, he made a statement. Inside the empire, there's right and further right. Doesn't matter which party. That's the way. His name's Chomsky, Noam Chomsky. I have to agree with that statement. Especially when it comes to their foreign policy. Much resembles that of the Nazis. That's because that's who's running the show. There was a psychology used on the German population during World War II. There's also one being used on the Yankee population as of today. You people are making the same mistakes. You had no idea what was going on at Guantanamo. Because in 1973, Yankee, you buried your head in the sand. Believe men such as Richard Helms, director of the CIA, that on their own behalf, their own goodwill, after doing such evil deeds, such as torturing children, pedophilia, sexual abusing, using sexual torture to program children. Thousands of documents found in their basement at their headquarters with dates appearing from a couple months before. Some, I think, 6 weeks. They took it upon themselves to cancel the programs. We'll get the exact date when they were found. They were not that long before they were found. And he admitted that Richard Helms, 60 to 90,000 documents were shredded on behalf of the Yankee nation, their security, because if the world ever found out the inhumane, immoral ways that they had been practicing in the attempt to program human beings, that they would face retaliation. You believe this, Yankee Nation, and because of your ideology, this is what's keeping me a slave. So now, all these years later, what went into the darkness in 1973, technology advanced, so did the program. Those men are tortured at Guantanamo, put under hypnosis, Techniques that were discovered in the concentration camps, World War II, that the Nazis used. That's what's happening at Guantanamo. You, Yankee Nation, should be ashamed. You as a people, what you've participated in, committed evil around the world. I do believe you'll face retaliation. You did so, Yankee, out of claiming you had a moral upper hand. That mask of Yankee Sam, oh, it's about to crack apart. And what lays behind, the people will see clearly, realize that's evil. Staring them back in the face. Bigbossjock signing off momentarily. Our one only God, Father in heaven. He's inside of me, helps me do the rhyme, and I do say thank you to our Father in heaven. Allah. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Al entro a mí nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es que me ayuda a hacer su rima y yo digo gracias a nuestro Señor. Fernando fuera.